was there, you know, doing things that I shouldn't do. That was going on for a while. I think at that time I was enjoying it, but I didn't realise what I was doing at the time. Once you're enjoying something, you know, you don't tend to think. You know, in life you need to think about what you want to do. You know, so I was doing this for a while, and the time came when I wanted to change my life around. For 6-7 years I was doing this, you know, out there drinking, smoking, you know, doing other things as well. I won't go into that, right? And I wanted to change my life around. I never did. Until one time the catalyst was, I had some kids. I've got 6 kids. Now, I can't go into everything. The story is a real journey, I must tell you that, right? He was one of my 2 kids. Dwayne sadly passed away. He passed away at 18 months old. That was the catalyst of me thinking to myself, Maurice, what are you doing? You know, you never even had enough time to spend with your kids because you're out there partying all the time. You know, so that was one of the catalysts of me thinking to myself, let me do something, feeling guilt, feeling the loss of my son. So I decided, you know, after what happened, everything, going to church with my mum, and my mindset was thinking different to what it was, thinking I need to do something with my life. You know? So eventually, after church, I decided to think, listen, you better start working now. Like I say to the kids, even if you're working in McDonald's, it doesn't mean you can stay in McDonald's forever. What it does, it needs you in the working environment, not in the street environment. The street leads to death, prison, and everything else that's involved. Working leads to evolving into somebody which you'll be happy with in the end. No matter where you are, people will help you. Like the young lady said earlier, you know, being around like-minded people, leaning on someone's shoulder, they will help you. So I decided to work. I started doing like couriering, you know, double glazings, became a salesman. Eventually, I got enough money together, and this is my girlfriend, we set up a shop. First of all, it was like a market stall. It was able to get a shop selling women's clothes, funny enough. I never used to try them on, by the way. So we set up Cinderella's. This was going for a while, and I left there. I decided to do some executive driving. Like my friend said, why don't you do some executive driving to make some more money? I left her running the shop. So I started to drive for a company. I was doing that for a little while. While there, I met a guy, after about 4 months, 5 months, I met a guy there. He liked me, I used to drive him. Other drivers used to drive him also. But he always used to ask for me, ask the directors or the consultant. So like, listen, can we have Maurice? In the end, he said to me one day, you're more than a driver. He's got to know my character, bit of boxing, bit of training I used to do. We used to talk about all different things. He was in the hedge fund business in the city here. He ran a hedge fund. So I started to work for him, driving his car, driving him to work, and things like that. Time came where he said to himself, him and his partner were going to set up a hedge fund themselves. I said, that's a good idea. Can I set up a company dealing with your clients? You know, I must say, when I was in the other environment, when I left school, I never would have dreamed of thinking I could have a company. So I set up a little company, was catering for his staff. Started to drive his staff to Elite Executive Services, I bought my own cars. These are some of the cars I have now, right? We started to drive like music stars, you know what I mean? Corporate people and everything like that. You know, there while going through some losses, like I lost my mum, I lost my sister, and I lost my dad on the journey. But what I've got to say is I stayed consistent and disciplined. And that's one thing with business. You have to stay consistent and disciplined in your focus to where you want to get to. That's one of the main things that I kept. So going through that journey, this is another video. I went to 10 Downing Street, was to do with knife crime. I wanted to speak about knife crime and the kids, because I do like a lot of mentoring. So I went to 10 Downing Street, talked to them about knife crime and discuss certain things like before. This is my girlfriend. She passed away in 2015. I'm part of my boy's mum. She had 2 boys for me. This is me last year speaking here where I found my purpose. Can't go through everything, but after my girlfriend passed away, I was going through a little bit of depression, feeling guilty about everything and whatever was going on. You know, even feeling like committing suicide. But I knew there was more than that for me, a purpose for me. But I didn't know what. I've got a 15-year-old that I still have to bring up. So therefore, my mindset was like, no, you cannot do that. And because of my journey that you heard earlier, I built up a philosophy. We talk about fingerprint, footprint, but my blueprint is no matter what, I'm going to continue what I'm doing. You know, Winston Churchill said, success isn't final. You know, failure isn't fatal. It's just the courage that you show to get through things and continue what you're doing. So what I say to people, I win or I learn. There's no failure in this. So long as you continue what you're doing, you'll get there. A baby takes baby steps, it falls over, but the baby continues doing what it's doing until it walks. That's what business is like. So last year, I was asked if I could come and talk about business, my business, how I got into business and things like that, which were, like I said, next door. And I came and spoke, and about 6 people afterwards said to me, I cannot believe that's your first time, Morris, that you came and spoke. I said, yeah, it's my first time. I just wanted to motivate some people and give back, you know. So that was very rewarding for me to hear that after doing that for the first time. The next day, I had a phone call from a guy saying, Morris, I would like you to come and tell your story. He's seen it on Facebook. He said, I'd like to come and tell your story at a school that I teach to the kids of 15 so they could hear your story. I said, yeah, sure, no problem. So ever since that, I've been going to schools and telling my story, where I come from, what I'm doing here, how I got here. Because we all have a purpose in life, right? No matter what. Everybody's got a gift. Everybody has got a gift. It's about finding that gift, finding that thing that you like. Because success isn't the big car, like I say to the kids. They say, oh, you got Rolex watch, you got this, you got, hey, and get it. I said, no, it's not about that. It's about you as a person, finding yourself something, a progressive idea, what you want to do in life, right? And being happy about it. That's what success is. Success is me standing here now, after coming from where I come from, all the struggles, you know. For 28 years, I haven't drank or smoked. People say, don't you drink, don't you smoke? I said, no, I don't need to. I buzz off of life. I thank God that I'm here now, right? Speaking to you guys, that's a success. Going to the schools and talking to the kids, that's success to me. Giving back now, after reaching where I've reached, you know, and becoming a mentor now. That is my purpose, because after all of this, I decided this is my purpose. I'm here to give back. After all the adversities, it's time for me to give back. I have a story. We all have a story. Every one of you's got a story, which will be a legacy. It's up to you what you want to leave behind when you leave here. I know what I want to leave. I want to leave behind love and giving back to everyone that I meet, you know? So after here, I've been going to schools, making a difference. You know, going to schools and telling them my story and enjoying it at the same time. And it's funny enough, I've just launched a Focus and Believing program, which is a mindset program, because all it is habits. You have drinking, you have smoking, you have many other things that are habits. You have going home and watching Coronation Street every night. That's a habit, you know. Just changing people's mindset can enable them to connect with themselves and become different people in what they want to do. Because there's no one special in this room. In every follower, there's a leader. There's a leader in you. You, in everybody, there's a leader. It depends who you want to lead. You know, so I do this. I haven't got enough time to go through everything, but yeah, I do this. Does it explain? I haven't got time to play this, but I went to Floyd Mayweather's gym to do so. I love boxing, so I love Floyd Mayweather. So everybody was saying, how are you going to do that? I said, I'm going to go to Floyd Mayweather's gym. I'm going to ask his dad if I could go on the pads with him, because it's always been a dream, because I went out there for a stag. And I went out there and I done it, my boxing match. I was training up to that. This is what we talk about, winning and training. What happened here, I was involved in a charity, like a cancer charity. Have you heard of the cancer charity before? Have you heard before, like cancer charity? It was a boxing event, which what you do, you sign up, right? So everybody signs up and you raise money for the charity. I raised £1,500 and the whole team of about 35 of us raised £38,000 for the charity. So they match you up. After 8 weeks, they matched me up with a 28-year-old. I was 54. He was home and told his mum, I'm fighting a granddad. I've got 6 grandkids. He must have said to, his mum must have said, don't hurt him. So we fought. I was 20, he's 28, I'm 54. He was shocked, look at him. I'm shocked on his face, right? He had to go home and tell his mum, his granddad beat me. And that was because I focused, trained my mind and body to beat this guy. And anything you want in life, I'm saying to you, you can become a champion just by focusing and believing. You know, you go to the gym, like I did, for pain. Life is pain. You know, no pain, no gain. So in life, we will go through a lot of pain, but we will gain from the experience. What I've experienced in life is a lot of pain, but I've gained. I'm this person now when I'm up here talking to you guys and loving it. So I hope you guys have caught something from what I've said.
You good?
This was also, when we talk about pain, right, we'll talk about life and no pain, no gain. When we talk about things going through life, whether we're going through a storm or in a storm or coming out of a storm, everything changes in life, no matter what. So just after that Justin Bieber video was made, because I was driving for about 2 weeks, he went back and he was saying to me, oh, he wants me to come to America to tell my story, because he's going to set up a platform for kids and everything like that. So I was feeling happy. The next day, I got a phone call saying my son, he was 34, was found dead, passed away. You know, but that didn't stop me from doing what I need to do because of my philosophy. Like I said, through my journey, no pain, no gain. Do you understand? So therefore, he's gone on his journey. You know, so I perceive it in a different way. So I react in a different way, and that's what my life's about. It's onwards and upwards, because I'm here to motivate and inspire the kids. This is me and Justin Bieber last year fighting outside the Rosewood Hotel, just mucking about, play fighting. You know, so he's one of my clients, and these are all who I deal with, like Beyonce. You know, I've done Whitney Houston. You know, I've got Ariana Grande this month. She's doing a tour here. So I supply the cars now for all these sort of people. This is me. You can't really box, can you? He's 25. I'm 56 there. You know, so that's me and Justin. TMZ done a spread on it. You know, and this is just some of the stars I drive, which is Floyd Mayweather, Scooter Braun, which is Justin Bieber's manager, and Grande's manager, Kanye West's manager. He was in the paper recently. I don't know if you've seen it. To do with Taylor Swift recently. Whitney Houston, with me. I've done her, supplied the cars and drove her in 2010. So it's just go to show you that you have to start somewhere. Do you know what I mean? And just believe in yourself, focus, have a vision, and you can be anything you want to be. If you have a progressive idea and you like it, and you love it, I would say to anyone in here, go for it. All right? Thank you very much.